Hey, my friends. Welcome to Coffee, Crafting, and Cats with the Ginger Cat Lady. I'm Pam, the Ginger Cat Lady, and today I am so very excited because now that the Junk Journal Boss Summit classes have officially been shared, I can finally show you the completed, reclaimed Concertina journal in its entirety. This journal was created using reclaimed packaging, vintage-inspired papers, envelopes, ledger pages, copy-dyed papers, and lots of layered handmade details and ephemera throughout. So today I thought it would be fun to sit down together and do a full flip through of all the pages, pockets, flips, textures, and little details that came together throughout this project. Now, as I've already stated, the majority of this journal is created from reclaimed found ephemera. There are some pieces, however, that have come from digitals, and I will be sure that I point that out. This is our front cover, and this is a Concertina journal, so if you look at it on the top, you can see where the different sections are. There's the side of it, the back, and here's our other side. Let's get into it. We have a journal card here. These two images are from digitals. Let's hold on to our cover with a rusty paper clip. This is an envelope, and inside, this is a digital, and the majority of the digitals that you're going to see are going to be little pieces like this, or larger pieces that are in the pockets for journaling purposes. There's that. And then this is a vintage postcard. This is a piece of junk mail envelope that I've copy dyed and then glued to the page behind it and created a pocket up here at the top. Vintage postage stamps. This is a digital. This is from a Newsweek magazine, a vintage Newsweek magazine. Hand stamped ephemera. Copy-dyed paper from Jacqueline at Lovely's Crafting Lodge, and the link is in the description box below. This is a hidden paper clip. Advertisement is from a Shears Roebuck catalog. This is hand stamped, and this is taken from a vintage Newsweek magazine. The back, we have another hand-stamped piece of ephemera, and this was taken from a vintage newspaper. The map's from the vintage Newsweek magazine. This paper is from the paper clip, and this is a digital. All of them are copy dyed on the back. The woman in this image is from a digital. Paper clip comes off to reveal a little hidden journaling spot. This dapper gentleman is from a vintage magazine. This image is taken from a vintage book. We have a vintage postcard and a piece of copy-dyed newsprint. Vintage book. Plenty of journaling space. This pocket is made from a piece of junk mail envelope. This is a digital. And this is a vintage bus ticket. Inside is the image is from a digital, and the image inside here is from vintage ads taken from the Library of Congress and printed. This image is from a Sears Roebuck catalog. And this envelope is actually mounted on top of another envelope. He is from Sears Roebuck. This is from a Newsweek magazine. This is a digital, this image. Flips open and we've got a nice journaling space here and a little tuck spot on the side. The digital. The first signature, second signature. Vintage postcard. And a vintage receipt. This is a junk mail envelope. Here we have a Rolodex card that has been glued on the top and side to become a tuck spot. And then it has a rusted paper clip here just as a decoration. This is a hidden paper clip. There's the back. A digital. And then on the other side, this was also held in with a paper clip, and it is another digital. Hand stamped. And another piece of that copy dyed newsprint. Tag, this image is from a digital. Another vintage postcard. This is also a digital. Vintage book page that I've left blank so that you can journal. This is Braille paper. We have a belly band, piece of hand stamped ephemera, and another piece of copy dyed paper from Jacqueline at Lovely's Crafting Lodge. The guitar chord paper is from Debbie Epps, and I will also link her in the description box below. This is a vintage advertisement that is from Library of Congress that I printed. It came from Newsweek magazine. This is a vintage receipt from 1982. This is a digital. And this is a digital as well. That's the end of our second signature. Third signature, this is an envelope that's just folded in a different way. This is from Sears Roebuck. Taken from a Newsweek magazine. And this is a digital. hand-stamped ephemera, pencil and timestamp are digitals. Plenty of journaling space. Another ad from the Library of Congress. And the ads from Library of Congress are actual vintage ads. This is from a Sears Roebuck catalog or book. Another vintage postcard. And another piece of that copy dyed newsprint. This image is from a vintage book, and these are both copy dyed digitals. He is from Newsweek magazine, a digital, and another vintage receipt. This is the back side of that envelope that I've made into a pocket. This image is a digital. This is the image of the people. And now we're at the end of the front part of the concertina. So here's the back of our book. And in the back, we have two pockets. And in the larger pocket is a small journal. The cover is made from a hanging file holder. And the pages inside are made from vintage ledger paper. And there are 5 sheets of ledger paper in here. And then in the smaller front pocket, we have 2 digitals. Okay. This is a digital. Another one of these, and this time it has been whitewashed, or not whitewashed, gessoed, so that you can write. And stamped ephemera. And another vintage postcard. And a journaling spot here. Junk mail envelope. Bunch of journaling space. This gentleman is from a vintage book. I've left plenty of journaling space, but made sure that I've added details just to make the journal more authentic looking. These 2 ads are from the Library of Congress. And then this is a digital, as is this. Hidden paperclip. This is a digital. Hand-stamped ephemera, digital, and another vintage postcard. That one's blank. On a piece of copy-dyed junk mail. This is a digital. Space, and this image is from a digital as well. A digital, and another vintage bus ticket. Next signature. This is from a vintage cigar box, or cigar package. This is a digital. Junk mail envelope. There's a belly band with a pocket. The inside of the pocket, the paper is from a vintage book. This is a digital. And then behind the belly band is another digital. This is a gift bag, and in the pocket is a vintage paper, a vintage folio with some authentic notation, handwritten notations. This image is from a digital, and this is a piece of the coffee-dyed newsprint. Little journal spot. Another advertisement from the Library of Congress. A belly band with a pocket here. This is a digital. He is from a vintage book. Another digital. Vintage postcard. And another digital. This image is a digital. Newsweek magazine. More journaling space. And another digital. I get an ad from Library of Congress. Here's the other side of our bag with two digitals. This is the front side of that cigar package. And we have a digital, as well as a vintage receipt that is blank. And here we have another hidden paper clip that is holding on a digital. This hidden paper clip is a little notepad, just little pieces of paper. And this brings us right back to the very front of our journal. Thank you so much for taking the time to flip through this journal with me today. This project really became such a celebration of reclaimed creativity and finding beauty in materials that normally I would have thrown away. If you joined me during the Junk Journal Boss Summit, thank you so much for being part of the experience with me. And if you're discovering this video afterward, I hope that it inspires you to look at everyday papers and packaging a little differently the next time they cross your craft table. This journal is currently available for purchase, and I'll have additional information linked down below in the description box. Many of the handmade labels, focal points, and layered ephemera pieces that are used throughout this journal were originally created as part of my Found Ephemera series for the Junk Journal Boss Summit, but I'm hoping to make that series available separately in the near future as well. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and as always, may your scraps be endless and your glue never dry. See you in the next one. Bye.